We'll try again. Hello. Good Saturday morning. I hope you're all feeling some sense of ease and calm during this challenging time with the energy that we've got around. It can definitely bring up a lot of fears and anxieties, and different things that are going on externally are going to affect our mental health. So basically, I jumped on because I thought I would do a quick card spread for the collective to help with any specific areas that I think that we as a collective need to surrender to and to concentrate our energy and our thoughts on. But I thought I would jump on quickly in as well and talk about the fact of isolation and how that we as humanity aren't really supposed to be isolated. We are supposed to be connected. And there's a lot of really amazing things that we can do while we're in self-isolation. We can, go within and meditate and spend time grounding and, self-caring, really. So things that we haven't done, sleep in, have baths, spend time on yourself. You can listen to music, watch movies, just chill out, really. And it's really nice to be able to give yourself the permission to do that when most of us are too busy to be able to allow ourselves that in normal life. We don't allow ourselves time to just go for a day nap because there's always so many things that we need to be doing. So this is a great time for us to be self-healing, and using this time to reflect on our lives and what we want to create for the future and what we want to create for our own lives, because we're in a really big transition phase. And it's going to help to keep you in a nice, grounded, positive mindset. Hi, Janelle. So I personally have seen quite a bit about the social distancing, and I am not going out about. My reasons are slightly different. I'm not going out into the collective because I am absorbing far too much of the fear and the anxiety and the energy that's around, and basically just going to the shops to get what I need to survive at home and prepare myself. It's very important for us to be aware that we do need to prepare ourselves for whatever could possibly come out of this. But my own personal beliefs is that because we are who we are as humanity, we need connectedness. So I want people to start to recognize if you're maybe somebody that's withdrawn from your partner or your kids and you're not, having that physical connectedness, that it could actually cause some negative effects in your own mental health in your body, because we as human beings need that feeling. And self-isolation can be actually quite detrimental, and it can be a way to control the situation and keep us in a state of fear rather than being calm and grounded. And I think that personally the people that are going to get into that state of fear are going to be the ones that are going to start having more destruction in their life, and this is going to negatively affect. So please be mindful and, wash your hands, use sanitizer. If you're sick, stay home. Do all of those things and be aware of that, which you should be doing anyway whenever there is illness around. But don't stop being a human being and showing love and compassion and caring for people. And I am not going to knock elbows with people. I will be giving hugs. So in saying that, because mental health in this time is super important, I am still running bars, energetic healing, because I believe that has a massive way to help shift someone's mental state, to remove the anxiety, depression, phobias and fears that build up and are in our energetic field, because I feel that once we can remove that stagnant energy that blocks us up, it helps us with our own mindset, but it also helps us to be in a state of receiving and new perspectives and making different choices. This is a time that we can make a lot of different choices, and we can create the life and the world that we want to live in if we choose to see it as a possibility. I also offer a different treatment, which for anyone who doesn't feel comfortable on a hands-on healing technique, I do Bioptron light therapy, and the light therapy also helps with depression, anxiety, insomnia, and it's basically a light treatment that goes for 30 minutes on your head, and it helps to connect and clear the pathways in your brain so that you can have clearer thought. And it's an amazing technique that they use over in Switzerland in hospitals for healing, for wound healing, because it speeds up the process of our natural body and our natural state. So that's also available. So I just wanted to offer those and give my little thoughts quickly. But now I'm going to do our little card spread, and I will share with you exactly what we should be surrendering to. All right. So the first card that I got was surrendering to setting limits. It's healthy to set boundaries in relationships. Practice expressing your needs, and remember that no is a complete sentence. So I think that is important when it comes to maybe overgiving yourself in these situations. People can forget that, you know, there's no expectations on you to be giving more than you can. We are in a point where you can't give to others until you're giving to yourself properly, because it's going to drain you and it's going to drain your energy, and you need to be reserving that for yourself and for your family. And we can't give to others in any situation, even if it's checking in, if we're not really working on ourselves, because we can't hold space for them properly. So make sure you know your own boundaries with your mental health, one, and your physical health, and what you're able to do and give. And it is okay to say no, and you don't have to justify why you're saying no for any situation ever. All right. All right, I got our second card, which is funny because I never pull these cards myself for myself. Like, these aren't cards that I actually pull for me. Surrender your attachments to results. And the formula for success is to do all you can to make things happen, then let go of the results. Holding on too tightly to a desired outcome can sabotage it. So my take on that is that, we're all thinking, how long is this going to last? What's going to happen in the future? Like, how are we going to create this? What's going to go? And we're living too far ahead. Instead of, what can we do now? How can we be in this moment now? How can we make now work? And when you're not in the present moment, it's really difficult to make anything manifest and create, because you have to be in the moment to feel the energy. Manifestation is all about setting an intention, but feeling the energy at the time, whether that's for this to have a peaceful resolution and for the world to change, but to feel that now. So letting go of what the possibilities are moving forward, and just being, I'm doing the best that I can, and changing your perspective to what you can do right now for yourself, for your own mental health, and for what you want to create going forward. All right, we'll do our last card. Okay, so the third card I got was Surrender Procrastination. Now is the time to jump on a goal instead of putting it off. Taking action will attract success. With the recent new moon, the new moon has, it was a few days ago, the energy there was to really use this time to actually harness where you want to be going in life and what goals you do want to achieve. So it's putting things into place, and I think that comes with just as much as having an awareness around the situation we're in and what can you do to help yourself in this. Like, are you prepared? Have you got an awareness? What if things... And it's not to create fear at all. This is so that you can start to make movements forward. So what is the goal that you have? Whether it's, you've had some time to sit and reflect and decide that that's not how you want your life to go, and you've got all this extra time. Can you shift things now? With all of this extra time that we've created, what can you do now to start to manifest that goal moving forward? Whether it's a change in relationship or career, or, we don't look at so many different things in our lives that aren't working. Instead of sitting and not doing anything, this is the perfect time to actually be manifesting and making changes in your own lives moving forward. You can use this to completely transform your life if you look at it in the right ways. So that is the collective's energy at the moment. So I hope that you had fun listening. And I love you all, and have a beautiful weekend.